feet roughly shoulder width apart, toes pointed forward. When I hinge down, the dumbbells are going to be resting at about my kneecaps. I'm going to allow the dumbbells to kind of pull my shoulder blades around toward the floor, but keeping my low back in neutral. Double chins, I'm in a straight line from head to tailbone. As I row back, I'm keeping my elbows slightly away from my side. That's going to allow for my shoulder blade to have more translation and more muscle being recruited. Full range of motion is king. Don't go too heavy here, because a lot of times what you'll see when people go heavy is they'll use their entire back to generate motion. We're trying to stay relatively quiet or frozen in our hips, knees, and then we're allowing our arms to do the work. Be mindful of your technique, and then if you need to use some sort of mirror or something for feedback to see if you're in that good hinge position to where your hips are flexed more than your knees, you should be able to look down and see your toe laces. So if you're going into a squat pattern, you won't be able to see your shoelaces, excuse me. You won't be able to see your shoelaces if you're in a squat pattern, but in a hinge pattern, you'll be able to. And again, elbows staying slightly away from our sides. Don't get too concerned about getting into a ton of extension, because your elbow's gonna get way past your body, and then your shoulder blades are gonna start to tilt forward, and that's a compensatory pattern that we see. Control your breathing and bracing. Big breath in at the bottom, blow your air out as you're lowering back down.